Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So yesterday when I did the reading, I pulled the Jaguar card, and from it, I heard this huge loud roar. It was so loud, and I'm very clairaudient, like I hear. And so yeah, I woke up this morning and I still was thinking about that roar, and how loud and clear it was. So once we went into the reading, we kind of learned that the roar was from the lion, from the Wizard of Oz, who was looking for courage. So for today's reading, I just wanted to pull some cards on, I want to tap into that a little bit deeper and see what Spirit has to share with us about courage. And so they said to choose all the animal tarot decks and to pull two of them. Actually, they said two, like that. And then, so I wonder if we'll get two of the same cards, because that would be pretty cool. Okay, let's do this one real quick. It's that one and that. Oh, there's two here. Does this one count then? They said no. I didn't know there was two. Okay, what do we have here? All right, so when we start off on the left, we've got, okay, so this is all about courage, and what does Spirit want to share to us about courage? So the very first one that came out was Three of Swords. It is a betrayal, a backstab. You know, something in the past, you thought it was going to go one way, but you know, life had a different path for you. And so this betrayal may have come as a shock, right? It's piercing. It's right through the heart. And so those are the deepest wounds and the hardest to heal from, because it usually comes from someone that we held very high in high regard and esteem, someone that we trust so dearly. So when these kind of betrayals happen, I could see that taking our thunder, because not only do you have the betrayal, but then you also beat yourself up for not seeing it. So the next card out is the Ace of Cups, but it was in reverse. And so this is just talking about things not working out, a spilled cup, a missed opportunity of something. Not a missed opportunity. Not a missed opportunity at all. They're saying this betrayal, you know, did have, it wasn't fulfilling. Like ultimately your cup was emptied. And so it's hard to be courageous when we are feeling lack, when we are feeling hurt and wounded, and when we aren't quite feeling full, right? When our cup is full, we always are like confident. We go out there, we meet new people so easily, right? Make friends. You just walk into a room and you can like socialize with the whole room. But when you're not quite feeling that confidence and feeling that lack, that's where the Cowardly Lion kind of comes in. Is there anything you want to talk about in the card? Okay, so in it, I don't know what kind of bird that is, but to me they showed a magpie, and so the magpie was all about the shiny thing, right? This lesson that you went through was not to quickly rush, right? It's helping you see that things that you see aren't quite always the way they are. So in yesterday's reading, it said, always trust the intuition, even when someone is like smiling in your face and they're like, oh no, everything's right. But you're like, no, something's not. Like, I don't know, trust the energy, because the energy never lies, but people do. And so this was a lesson for you to go within and to work through this pain and this heartbreak, because this heartbreak is actually, now that the heart has been open, is where the seed gets to go. This is going to bloom and heal into something even better than what you had before. It's going to take courage though. So this heartbreak phase, this not feeling worthy phase, really, you've just been planted. That's all it is. Once everything was ripped, like I'm seeing like the rose-colored glasses being ripped and like the ooh moment, and then the moment you realize that everything that you thought was like wonderful and perfect wasn't anymore, that is a moment to reassess everything. Go back to basics. How were the basics when you started? And so they're saying go to the middle card. And here we have the Princess of Summer. And it's summer today. And so it's saying, okay, so Princess of Summer would be Princess of Cups. Cups is the emotions, and so princess would be like the page. So it's just that, right? And that makes sense, right? Because the word's on top. Sensitive, kind, open-hearted, and inexperienced. So now, I guess the easiest way to explain this, because betrayal could be so many things, but let's say this is someone who now, whatever happened in a relationship, now they're single for the first time. And so now they're inexperienced because, they haven't dated in a long time. They haven't done those kind of things. Whatever it is that makes you feel not qualified enough to do whatever it is that you actually are working towards, that is such a good place to be. I love those moments. I love putting myself in uncomfortable situations, not in red flag moments. Those moments are completely opposite. But in moments that make you uncomfortable, but you know that there's growth there. And they're telling me there's a lot more growth in everything than you know. So to take every little challenge, bump, nug of wisdom and grow off it. So it says, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Social events. I always feel awkward at social events, and I always hang out with the food. Sorry, I'm always bouncing around. I move a lot. And that's what I'm seeing is like whatever it is, it's like going out of your comfort zone. It's knowing that these places are safe for you. You know the quality of people that are there, or at least let's say that this person invited you, you know their character and trust that they have high standards. If this is someone that you get that bad energy of, that's a red flag moment. That's a different story. But this is synchronicities, but being too scared of it. Because in the Cowardly Lion, he wants the heart. He wants love. And then this card talked all about relationship. And I felt like talking relationship was the easiest to explain this. Now, again, betrayal and all this, like courage is courage. And whatever happened to you, maybe it was like you were in an accident and it's getting back on that horse or something like that, So let's see what the next one is. We have Ace of Winter, which would also be Ace of Swords in reverse. So we got Panda. Before I get on this, I want to go back to this princess one. There's a little fish jumping in the background, and it's a fish out of water. And so, yes, fish don't breathe, right? They need to be in the water. But this guy, he's in the water. It's these two things. One lives in the water, one lives on land. But here they are together in this. This is a weird mix, but still, open-hearted was one of the words. So Ace of Winter, it's saying, Panda, implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So this cup, didn't work out, right? It did spill, and everything, and all the treasures and everything that kind of got. I see a lot of people being like, time. I get so mad at myself when I waste time, right? One thing for me, I hate throwing out vegetables that go bad, because my roommate's always like who cares? Like, it's just vegetable, throw it out. And I'm like, yeah, but it's the money that took to get that. And to get that money, I had to take my time. And so really, this was 2 hours of my life that I'm throwing down the, you know, don't look at it that way. That is not a good, energetic, flow of abundance, money coming in type of vibe. So maybe someone can relate with that. So it said it was a rocky start, but it's going to get better. And that's kind of it, is you don't know what you want. Now you're this fish out of water kind of vibe. And you are going to go to these parties, I see, and be weird, because you're weird and you're awkward, because you're so, as it said, inexperienced in this new environment. But each time you keep showing up, each time you're there, you get a little bit more confident, right? Now you get a little bit more relaxed. Now you can be more yourself. And so the real challenge is just to go just that lean, that first step. That's what they're showing me. I'm like, why do you keep pushing me? Yeah, whatever this betrayal was, it really sent you off into something that was so new. Like, I think someone kind of stayed and built a lot of stable insecurity here, but I don't know, maybe it was like infidelity, or what, it was a betrayal. That's all I can say. And so this person had to take their heartbreak and they had to go heal. And in doing so, they found themselves in new lands and new territories, and feeling like the fish out of water, being inexperienced. But I see the deer as like very calm and observant. They're very nervous, right? Anything can spook it and make gone. Peace out. Pew. But it's not. It's staying there. And, you know, it's just everything in it says run, but it knows that it's okay to stay. And each time it does that, it builds a bit more confidence, a bit more confidence. Why? Because, yeah, you don't think you're going to feel like this really awkward legs. That's what I'm saying, you know, like deer's just trying to walk. This is a baby deer. And then, yeah, bumpy start, but just keep getting back up, and keep trying. Because each time you do, as I said, the seeds are already in your heart. Each time you go to somewhere that is more healthy and healing, they're going to bloom, right? You're feeding it, you're nurturing it. That's that. So what are the next two? All the cards are upside down. The next one is the Two of Acorns, and it's insight and focus. And with that, we have the hawk. So with that, I'm seeing a new study, a new interest, a new something. That always could be a good place to start. Maybe now that you have all this free time to yourself, learn something new. And when you go to that class or something, you meet like-minded people. And they might be like, hey, do you know about this? And you're like, no, I don't. And they're like, oh, you want to go and check it out? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, this is weird. And you feel weird, but the time you go there, you're like, man, that was so freaking cool. And then it, you know, and then it will branch off and take you to wherever it is that you are meant to go. So what is it that creatively inspires you? What do you feel called to do? It's really just going to that new environment and, oh, okay. I can't, I can kind of relate to this. Every time I go to a new place, I'm very shy. In fact, I try to blend into the walls and I don't want people to see me until I go there a couple times, and then I start to get comfortable, and then I start to let down the wall, and then you start to get to the deeper, more weird me. And so that's what I'm kind of seeing is someone just keep showing up, whatever it is that you want to learn. You're going to be guided to people who share interests. That's what they just keep saying. And so the last one is the Six of Shells. Sentiment and joy. It has two otters there. It was in reverse. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're like, when you go to this place or whatever it is, don't be so focused on just the work, you know, like zoning in and like blinders on. It's like be open more to people around you and things and say hello. I feel like yeah, we'll let that thought go. All right. Sentiment and joy. Yeah, it's meant to be a little bit more fun if you can share with others, because I think when it comes to the betrayal, there was so much trust put into someone that, you know, hurt you. But and now it's saying like just have that trust for others. There are others who shared the same heart as you, right? Their heart beats at the same frequency. They hold the same core beliefs and values. Not everybody is going to steal and take advantage and try and manipulate and whatever happened in this betrayal. They're bringing me back to the panda bear as he's reaching up to the bamboo, and I'm wondering why. They kept saying like reach up, like that's what they were showing me, reach, reach, reach. And then in the words they zoned in was the challenges will help you refine your plan and shape your goals into something better. So this betrayal, okay, is you wanted it so bad, but Spirit was like, you know, there's actually something better for you. And it's hard for us to trust the path of our own lives sometimes when Spirit has a bigger picture of something even better. So for someone, it's just to have a little bit more trust that, again, not everyone is going to hurt you and take advantage of you and manipulate you. I'm now being zoned in on the feathers. And so this is a message for the person who's only focused on like their work or their whatever, and they block out everything. For you to help you kind of break out of this narrow-minded view. They're saying look for the synchronicities in, and I'm seeing feathers, right? Because there's tons of feathers all here waiting to be spotted to help you bring you back to the present and back so that you can remember to not be so serious and to have a bit more joy. Because the feathers was part of the hawk, and the hawk was all insights and focus. And so, yeah, you can be that. I feel like that person is an intense person, and they got to channel it somewhere. And so that focus doesn't need to be so intense on blocking yourself in, so you could focus on searching for feathers. And those feathers, like, pay attention to them, how you found them, or what you were thinking when you found them, or how, I don't know, just whatever comes up for you. And with that, we're going to leave it there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.